First of all, I'm going to hand over to Bruno to start his video. Excellent. So I think you'll agree that's an amazing introduction to this beautiful property. I was lucky enough to be there in May, and there's lots of exciting updates which Bruno from the St. Regis is going to tell you about. Bruno is the senior sales manager for the trade, and he's going to introduce the property for you today. And please, if you have any questions, just pop them in the Q&A. Over to you, Bruno.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. It is very nice to meet you all. Thank you for the time. I'm Bruno Avila. I'm the senior sales manager, just in charge for travel industry for this Regis, Mexico city. And I will share my presentation for you. Thank you for joining us today. Excellent. Thank you. So this is the St. Regis, Mexico City. Hopefully, you already know about Mexico City. It's been a hot destination right now to visit globally. Top urban destination in Latin America and city to visit right now. We have a lot of tours in the city. Just a little catch up of what's going on right now in Mexico City. We have a lot of tours. We have a lot of activities in the city. Please consider Mexico City is just on the center of the country, so it's very well located and connected with the international airports. So when you visit the country, it is important just to spend a little couple of days to explore the city prior visiting West Coast or East Coast beaches of Mexico. It will be a worthy trip for your customers. So exploring the city, you will find out this architecture. The city combines like colonial buildings, also architecture modern, where the hotel is located, and different tours. Unique tours are you will only find in Mexico City, like exploring the pyramids of Teotihuacan and the hot air balloon, or also visiting the only castle in Latin America called Chapultepec Castle, that is at the top of our main part of the city, or also visiting a very special ride that we call Xochimilco ride in a trajinera boat that is very unique, very colorful, and express a lot of Mexican culture. Also, right now visiting the city, we have a lot of museums. We have to up to 60 museums around the city. Of course, visiting the Frida Kahlo house is unique. It only happens here in Mexico City when you visit her own home and you understand how she gets inspired for all these paints. And also the Anthropology Museum is very popular right now to visit our particular most important museums when the museum is closed. These private tours are very exclusive and it's just 1 hour to visit very exclusive and iconic pieces of the museum. And I'm sure you hear in social media right now the booming of culinary scene in Mexico City explode after pandemic. So we have a lot of diverse of different restaurants, rooftops, iconic views, and of course the fine dining in Mexico City to explore. It's not only Tex-Mex. When you visit the city, you will understand all these different ingredients and culture that combine all Mexico, the Mexican food. So Moving forward to our hotel, this is the St. Regis, Mexico City. Our construction is considered globally as a glass house because our hotel is made full of glass. So that provides view to all spots here. This is the guest rooms view and look. We have right now two room types. This is the standard room type. We call it deluxe rooms. We combine some suites. All our guest rooms, and I also mentioned they provide views to the city. Decoration inside is modern. They are pretty large, and we have at the top of the hotel the wellness center that is very important for us. You will see through the presentation that right now our hotel improved so many services, different activities to our guests. So now we are selling the property as a urban resort. So here at the top floor of the hotel, you will find our indoor pool, the spa, the fitness center, and the kids club. Most important highlight of our property is the butler service signature service that is inclusive 24 hours to all room categories with no exception. So right now our butler team, you can combine different experiences like go shopping with your butler, the signature services like coffee and tea delivery, or right now they create aromatherapies inside of your room when we know our guests are exploring this vibrant city. So our guests, our butlers are your focus to provide a very nice rest inside of the room, creating like a spa experience inside of the room. Or also, we are very family oriented hotel. So we have the family tradition service. It's just related for entertaining the kids and the families. Our hotel change the decoration every weekend just for welcome all these groups of family and provides different entertainment at the different public spaces. We have a kids club and also our butler team that just enter in the room and create with the Astor card different activities like glamping, playing with them with games, or just bring Mexican candies. As I was mentioning to you, we are a resort right now. We have 5 restaurants on site of the tower. It is a very diverse gastronomy that we have. Of course, the main restaurant, the most important one, is the Mexican restaurant called Diana. It's at the third floor and it provides a very nice terrace to the view of the main avenue of the city. And we have more international food like La Table Cruz is our French restaurant. We have Tatsugoro, that is our Japanese option. And we have open spaces like Bloom Garden and Glass House that provide different options of food. And the animal concept that is our steakhouse, an international restaurant that provides also omakase and seafood. Also, we are about to open next year an international restaurant coming by the first following spring. So I will keep you posted about this restaurant, but it has a very nice name in New York City. This is kind of the feeling of our dining experience for our guests. It's just exquisite. And we celebrate as part of the brand our different rituals. You know, if you will know this Regis brand, we celebrate this brash ritual that is the opening of the bottle of champagne with a sword. And we do all these special ritual at the main lobbies for our guests. If you have a guest that they want to do it inside of the room, we can provide it, or also at the Bloom Garden. And additional, we have the Bloody Mary signature drink. We call it here at the Regis, Mexico City, Sangrita Maria. This is the most exciting thing that happened the beginning of the year. We just create, as I was telling you, we have the deluxe product just with the view to the city. And now we create a new product called Garden Terrace Rooms and Suites. So now this product is game changing in our city because not any hotel had this experience outdoor. So we have just one floor at the fourth floor, 8 rooms that they provide unique experience apart from the inside of the room. You can join an outdoor terrace, combining a hot tub, a fire pit, and one of the suite, it has a private outdoor pool. This is quite of the experience having and enjoying the outdoor pool, and it has a view to the main avenue. The climate in Mexico City, the weather is always chill, so that's why we create this product because you can enjoy the city, the weather, and the views from these terraces like no one else. And of course, we just end by this year, the renovation of our presidential suite. It's at the top floor of the hotel. It's a very large suite for families. It has very unique spaces and entertainment, a huge living room with dining table, private kitchen, a new wellness room that provides your own private fitness area, a huge bathroom, and of course, the bedroom with outstanding views to the city. Mexico City has a different activities through the year. So I will share if you need, and I'll also put my email at the chat. We celebrate every year different activities, and I will share also same year for next 2025. We start Art and Design Week. We have also the Blossom of Jacarandas, and then we continue with different soccer games. Easter, the Day of the Dead that is it just recently happened last weekend. Sorry, I was missing Formula One. Like every year, it happens that by the end of October. Um, the Day of the Dead parade is so important for us in our hotel because we have a private terrace that is just booked for our guests and our customers, and you can join the whole parade from the third floor to the main avenue. The parade just pass in front of the hotel, so you don't have to be watch the parade from the ground because sometimes it's complicated. Mexican crowd is crazy for this show, but if you are staying with us, you can have a very nice watch of the parade. And now is coming House of Celebration. So just let me know if you have any customer interested on just staying with us for Christmas or end of the year. We have different packages and activities, and I have availability. So this is the St. Regis experience here in Mexico City. We just focus on stay exquisite and live exquisite. Thank you for here, and I will just leave for anyone who has any Q&A. You can open your microphone anytime.
I do have a question for Bruno. I'll give you some minutes there. Bruno, you mentioned that you do have festive availability, which is awesome. Can you just chat a little bit about what the special packages are or the special events?
Yes, of course. So every year we have this Regis Mexico City, and we call it the House of Celebration. So Christmas is so important here in Mexico City for Mexicans and also for our San Regis brand. So our hotel is fully decorated for Christmas, and we start activities from Thanksgiving until the end of the year. That means you will find a full hotel experience outdoor. We have our private hidden garden, full decorated like small cabanas for Christmas. The Christmas lighting is outside. You will find surrounding the hotel a lot of Christmas lighting and decorations. And for the dinners, Thanksgiving, also Christmas and the end of the year, we provide the full terrace experience with a very nice plated menu. And also for the end of the year, we provide the full party at the main ballroom of the hotel because it's very popular in Mexico City, our celebration in St. Regis. We have to book in advance because it's probably 300, 200 people. Sometimes it depends according to the main entertainment of the end of the year party. And our packages combined, if you are staying longer through this period, it will be inclusive with the Christmas dinner at end of the year celebration. Or you can also cut. Sometimes we receive people that they just come here for Christmas and they spend end of the year in any Mexican beaches. So I can provide you the special package that combine the guest room staying, different amenities, and also the Christmas dinner at the hotel because our hotel it has many different outlets surrounding different areas, floors, and terraces. We have probably like three options for Christmas dinners, restaurant, ballrooms, or even though our franchise restaurants inside of the hotel. So just let me know. My email is at the chat. If you have any customer interested for festive, I still have availability on, of course, very nice view to the city. The city also creates a lot of nice decorations and activities just walkable from the hotel.
Amazing. That's, I think I would like to spend Christmas in the St. Regis in Mexico City, to be honest. Right, so some of the tours and options that we can also combine with the St. Regis are obviously food. Food is a big, big part of why people are coming to Mexico City, Mexico in general, but Mexico City has recently received lots of Michelin star awards. We've got incredible street food, tacos, and obviously fine dining. So we've got clients who are looking to do market visits, cooking classes. We've got taco and tequila tours. We've got lots of different ways of trying the amazing food in Mexico City. These are just more foodie tours. We've got electric bikes. You can be zipping around on these electric bikes, exploring Chapultepec Park, which is super close to the St. Regis. So very easy for you to get out and about and see this incredible park, which is actually bigger than Central Park in New York. It's also home to some of the amazing museums in Mexico City. So you can spend the day going to the Anthropology Museum, the Museum of Modern Art, the Children's Museum, all of these based in the park. Talking about the Anthropology Museum, we've obviously got the off hours experience, which is one of our signature experiences. And having this museum all to yourself at night really is a magical experience. We've had clients say who have traveled the world and had off hours experiences elsewhere that this is one of their most amazing travel experiences they've ever had. So we're very, very lucky to be able to offer this to your clients. So if you are interested in something like this, as you can imagine, it books out very early in advance, but we would love to try and get your clients in there to have that magical experience. Full day over Teotihuacan, so exploring the amazing pyramids and the archaeological site outside of the city. It takes about 50 minutes to an hour to get out there, but doing it early hours in the morning with a hot air balloon really is an incredible experience and does offer that wow moment for people who, especially if they're traveling from Europe, they have jet lag anyway, and it's a good start to their trip to see the sunrise by hot air balloon. Frida Kahlo is extremely popular. We even had a notification from our operations team saying that Frida Kahlo sold out for basically the whole of November. So it's, again, very important to book in advance to see Frida Kahlo's house and Diego's studio to make sure that you get tickets for your clients so they can explore it. And this is in the southern neighborhoods of Coyoacan, which is a very small neighborhood, cobbled streets, tree-lined avenues, really, really beautiful and very different from some of the hustle and bustle of the rest of the city. Got incredible private architecture. Again, this is becoming extremely popular and very important to buy tickets very far in advance. Louis Barragan is an amazing architect and has created some beautiful buildings, but it's not just about him anymore. There's lots of incredible architecture that's been springing up all over the city. Even some of the newer hotels have been created with very cool up and coming architects. So if you're interested in architecture, it's a great city to come and explore. And the Chilampas experience, again, out of the city, but it's a very important part of our sustainability projects and our positive impact programs. Going to see Xochimilco and learning about the Chinampas and the agriculture that we are protecting and looking to protect. We offer these tours to go and see how the farming and all of that is being protected by a group of NGOs who are supporting this outside of the city. And that's just a little touch and a little highlight on some of the things that Bruno was mentioning. So if anybody has any questions, please do let me know and we can be in touch afterwards.
Thank you, Amberly. That was awesome. One question for you. For a first-time visitor to Mexico City, how many days would you recommend?
When I first started at Journey Mexico, people were staying for 1 to 2 nights and then just flying off and going to other parts of Mexico. Now we're seeing 4 or 5 nights to really understand the city. There is so much to see, but for me, I would say minimum 3 to really get a good taste of the city, 3 nights minimum. But you could easily fill 5 days with food, with museums, with shopping. There's just so much on offer.
Thank you. It looks like that was the only question we had.
Fantastic.
We can wrap here.
I know
Eh,
many of you joined as well because Bruno is giving out 2 nights to his amazing hotel. We are going to be sending that on the follow-up email, so we'll look out for that follow-up email, and the winner will be announced there. So thank you so much, Bruno. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Jessica, for hosting the webinar, and thank you
Thank
for all
you
joining us.
everyone for joining us tonight. Sorry, I just missed one very much important highlight this year. Our hotel just earned her first Michelin key of St. Regis. So we just have in Marriott, all Mexico, 3 hotels that just won the Michelin key, and our hotels is one of them here in Mexico City. Just have that in mind in regards of service, and be recognized by Michelin is just amazing. So we welcome you anytime to Mexico City. Let me know and partner with us together with Journey, and our hotel will provide a very amazing experience for your customers.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.